Hello everybody, I'm Evixionim, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Whoa, I'm excited, because, man, really nothing happened at all in the first game. It wasn't disappointing, but it was like nothing happened. So, we're going to our save point. You can just skip and fast forward to stuff you've already seen. I think that's impressive. Why don't you show... Oh, okay, this is about the poems, yeah. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing your levels of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, man. Okay. I'm playing this on itch. This is gonna be this thing up here. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Dude, she's the one that reads, like, apparently every day of her life. And reads thousands of books. Yeah, of course she has reading and writing experience. Maybe if you share some of your work... I just spit on my keyboard. Maybe if you share some... Oh. Crap, alright. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Oh no. This is gonna be a bad idea. Alright. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That's... That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Of course Sayori's happy to do it. She has no... She probably is very confident in her writing. Yuri's upset. Natsuki is just... I don't know. I can't read that face. Monika's just freaking looking Monika. I don't know. Plus now we have a new member. I think it will help us all a little more... It'll all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Gage? I don't know, man. I have no writing experience. I don't care enough about writing to answer that question at all. So, I don't know. Hold on. There's still one problem. What is that problem? Now that we're back into the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at everyone's face. Oh, wait. Everybody's face is the same except for Monika. Her smile is gone. That's very weird. Her face is the same. Her face is the same. Her face is the same. Monika's face is the only one that's just... Aw. Really? Also, is that her nose? It's just a small dot, like a freckle. That's everybody's nose. Alright. Still. Yeah, that's right. I never did say I would join this club, and I'm not joining this club, so bye-bye! I'm not writing no Picasso anything. So, bye. I am not writing any Picasso freaking poems for you guys to read. It's just gonna be a weird amalgamation of words that won't make any sense. So, we're not doing that. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Yeah. I still have clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought, and now everyone's looking at me upset. Oh, look at Sayori. She looks the most upset. Like, Monika looks upset. She doesn't. She looks the exact same. Yuri looks like she looks curious, you know. Then she looks most upset. These two just look upset. They're like, oh, really? You're not joining? What? Anyway, all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Except for her. Oh, she's crying! Is she crying? Dude, she just got never mind, I thought she looked more sad, but Monika looks more sad that she's crying, question mark. But, sorry, I thought, Gage? What? Don't say my name like that! What? Don't do that! Oh. Don't you do that! No! Now everybody's upset, except for her. Now even Yuri's upset! Oh no! Oh gosh, this is just bad. Gage. What? You all! Dude! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You're doing this to me? Stop doing this to me! Everyone's upset except for you. I don't know why freaking Natsuki isn't upset. I'm defenseless. Because they're just giving me these sad faces, and it's not happy. I'm not happy. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. Writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with... No. What? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Why? Why? Now she's upset. Now she's upset. Freaking Monica's like, you know, happy but had sad eyes, you know, because it's kind of like a fake smile or something like that. Yuri's just looking normal, curious again. Sayori's just, you know, like, really? You know, in her, you know, curious face. She's, looks like Natsuki's freaking angry now. Yes! Okay, now she's happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay. No, get off me. You really did scare me for a moment. What do you mean? 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 If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. You were super peeved regardless. Do you not know what your face looks like, Natsuki? Do you have no clue? You were peeved regardless. Regardless. If you looked at your face for even a minuscule of a second, you were peeved regardless. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Yeah. Happy. Alright, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Mana looks over at me once more. Gage, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't express myself through Beavis, I don't express myself through poems and stuff. I like through firecrackers. That's cool. I'm sorry, I just, for some reason, I talked like I had a lisp, so I was just gonna do the Beavis. Or, yeah, no, it's Butthead, that's Butthead. Either way. Regardless. I don't really express myself through poems, I mostly express myself through music and lyrics. Yeah. Shut up! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Gage, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah, suppose. If that's... Okay. With that, the two of us depart from the club room, make our way. Sorry. Tired. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. What do you mean? Sayori? Why is she here? Why is it? Why are they all here? I thought I was just walking home with Sayori. Why are we all here? Why is everyone here? Why? I was just walking home with her. Why am I here with everybody? Well, why is she she's got like an evil, sinister grin. Freaking Natsuki has an evil, sinister grin, bro. I will really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alrighty, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Not really gonna write a poem, right? It's time to write a poem. Oh my gosh, that's weird. Sticky Papa Night Grown Depression. Poof. Wait, am I trying to impress somebody in specific? Alright, why is Monica not up here? Monica's not up here. Okay, so out of everybody, Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri, I think that's her name. So I have to pick one? I'll go Yuri, I guess. She's got the longest hair. I like long hair. So, depression is insert. Alright, so, Sayori. Alright, death. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go Sayori, because that's the easiest one. It's just horrible. Suicide, that's... Oh, okay. Horror. Alright, never mind. I'm getting the hang of this. Marriage. Pain. Unending. Heartbreak. Nibble. Just pick words. I'm done trying to pick someone in specific. I'm not. Tenacious. Tenacious D! Alright, misery. Yeah, I don't know. I picked words. I'm not in the mood. Hi again, Gage. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah. Yeah, don't worry about that. Thanks for giving me the idea, though. I mean, hey, I'll take ideas when I get them. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club again. Don't ask me why, I just am. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gage. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Alright, so I think I have a plan. I'm not going to pick one of them. I'm just going to do a pattern, if I can do the pattern, because sometimes I can't tell. So I'm just going to click words. That's my pattern. Click words. It's not really that big of a deal to me which one it is. Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri. I don't really care. I mean, I guess out of all of them, I prefer Yuri, but either way, I don't really care that much, honestly. No, I don't really care that much. So, just click words. That's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna click words. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Bro, shut your mouth. Why are you so hostile? I don't understand. I mean, you make it easy to rip all of those red freaking ribbons out of your hair and throw you out the gigantic Normo window that we have here. You just make it so easy with your attitude. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, I didn't. What's it to ya? And last year, too. What's it to ya? I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Man! Oh, gosh. You're gonna kill me. What's it to ya if I didn't want to join any clubs any year? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I didn't even need to say anything. Monica's chiming in. Alright. I didn't even need to say anything, man. I didn't even need to say anything. Alright? We got someone chiming in for me, okay? Booyah! Mrs. Big Mouth? I bet that closed you up real quick, huh? Yeah, that closed you up real quick, huh? Ha! Ha! That's right. That's right. Manga is literature. Man, nah, I shut you up real quick, Big Mouth. That's what I thought. Oh, I'm gonna start calling her Big Mouth from now on. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. I'm not worried. Gage always gives in his best as long as he's having fun. Said I was having fun. I'm not having fun. It's misery. He helps us with busy work without me even asking. I've never done that. I don't remember that. Do you guys remember that? Did that happen in the last episode? I don't know. Did that happen? I don't remember that happening. Like cooking, cleaning my room. I don't remember doing that. Maybe that wasn't one of the things. Either way. How dependable. Man. Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Yeah. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yes, that is so. Yes, it is. It's very so. It's so much so that you have to have a guy do your cooking for you. That's how much so it is. Alright? That's how much so it is. Not to say guys can't cook, but I can't cook. Me in particular cannot cook. Just saying. Yeah. This guy. You have to have this guy do your cooking for you, okay? Yes, that is so. You're really good friends, aren't you? Yeah, I guess. I'm not reading that. How come? You and Gage can become good friends too. Yeah, I wasn't reading that one. I wasn't. I'm gonna cringe out if I read that. Alright? Listen. I know I was initially just gonna read all of this stuff, but there's some of the stuff where I just click too fast, and then there's some stuff like that where it just blasts me with turbo cringe, and I'm not reading it. I will cringe out and have a seizure on the floor. I'm not... Oh, I could just use the spacebar. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know? I'm cringing really, really hard right now. Very incredibly so. Okay. Me. Yeah. Me? Huh? Me? Moi? Myself? Gage? You brought Gage something? You have gift for Gage? Yuri brought gift for Gage? Gage get gift today? Ooh, Gage excited. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? No, just, what is it? She didn't really make it sound like a big deal. It's just, I think she takes relish in your embarrassment. Look at her face, then look at your face. Like, normally when she does her embarrassed face, her eyes are visible. She is so embarrassed right now, her eyes have phased out of existence. That's how embarrassed she is right now. And Sayori is just in relish in it. She is happy about it. What do I do? I'm sorry, or I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Is that so? That is so. Alright. Yes, that is so. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. A book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. Oh, a book? Oh, that's actually kind of thoughtful, Loki. Like, I was expecting it to be something stupid, but no, a book, especially after what we talked about yesterday, was actually not a bad idea. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. What? Again, yeah, see, this is her normal embarrassed face. Her eyes right there. It's just normal embarrassment. But earlier, her eye phased out of existence. That's how embarrassed she was. I don't know why she gets so embarrassed really quickly. That's, you know, not reading that. Nope, not reading that either. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Scheduled activities. But does that seem to be the case? But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Meanwhile, the manga, obviously, that's why she's rummaging. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with such literature related by thinking... Play video games on your phone! This is an after-school club, you can have your phone out. Take out your phone, play Mario, and that's it! I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Or that's also an option. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Okay. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could do the thing we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Is it just me, or was that, like, written wrong? What's this? Saria is taking this very seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating. Like, what the heck are these words? Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? I swear, my dyslexic self cannot be reading some of these words. What kind? Well, I guess like we could... Cupcakes! Oh, no. Good thinking. You're gonna put Natsuki through all this work, huh? Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, well, if she'd like to, I guess that's a good, fair thing. You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Okay. Cupcakes it is, then. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm hungry. Anyway, still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Saria is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all, Saria can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I read that! Without dyslexic things happening. I suppose that's why I end up letting her out of... Gosh, I ruined it. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Too close. Too close. Back up now. Oh, I open my eyes to full sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. This is your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Yeah, a little bit. You know. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Aww. We need to get used to it. No. Don't say that out loud. Glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I suppose it would be, but I mean, I don't care enough. I don't actually watch anime, so... I know, you're always looking out for me, Sayori. Ha 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 ha! It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Maybe. Possibly. Not every day. It's not very convincing. No, not at all. That was horribly convincing. That was not convincing. That's what I meant to say. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time, exactly? Oh, we're gonna interrogate her. Alright. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time, huh? It's a secret. I knew it. I knew it! At least I give my benefit. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. I'm being mean now. I can't even do that. Look, Saria, it's written all over you. Eh? Saria glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out everywhere. It's always doing that. Have you seen the character model lately? It's always doing that. It's always freaking cantywampus. Looks like a Picasso painting, alright? It does that all the time. I run my fingertips down the side of Saria's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Wow. Wow. But nobody would ever notice that. If they're looking so intently like I am, freaking taking out the binoculars here. Zoom! Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. I would embarrass you all day long. I don't really care. Yeah, I'm kind of being a meanie this time. You didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That was just mean. That was cruel. That was cruel. That was just cruel. That's super mean. Yeah, that was cruel. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Why? Why are you buttoning up this girl's blazer for? Do you see how much better it looks? You'll change your mind. Stop. No, this point of view needs to not happen. No. No. No, no, no. This point of view needs to not happen. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have friends who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm very happy we're like this. Aren't you? I don't know. Now that you said that, I don't know. I don't know at all. Also, buttoning up the blazer isn't even that big of a deal. I don't know how you haven't done this yet. Be careful. The button might come off. What do you mean? What is happening? Just out! No! No, out! Thank you! It's still unbuttoned. Zoom in here. It's still unbuttoned. Oh, gosh. That's so much better. Sari puts her arms out and twirls around. Not really. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. No. Stop. Why are we making this weird? This is supposed to be a horror game. Mind you, I don't know if you guys forgot, if you've watched thus far here from the first episode, I don't know if you've forgotten yet. Yeah, because of the way things have gone. I don't know if this has slipped your mind at all, because it certainly has slipped mine. I've just been cringing, alright? So, in case you forgot, because of the way things are going and how the game has progressed here, in case it slipped your mind, in case it dribbled out of the side of your ears and onto the sidewalk, this, initially, was supposed to be a horror game. This is a horror game. It was in the horror section, and I remember creepy things happening from the video I watched, okay? None of that's happened thus far. This is supposed to be a horror game, and I'm greeted with this. I don't play games like this. So in case somehow it has slipped your mind, in case it has fallen out of your noodle, this is a horror game, okay? That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Yeah, please stop talking. Just stop talking. I didn't say anything in do you hear yourself talk? Are you... Oh! Do you hear yourself talk? Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Alright, wake up just a little earlier. Set an alarm. Set a phone on your alarm. Set an alarm on your phone. Oh gosh, I misspoke. If only you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come back. So maybe you should come wake up. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sari. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Okay. Alright, everybody. Okay, everyone. Hey? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Oh, no. I forgot about those. Ever have that moment in, like, actual class where, you know, you have a presentation and you walk into the class and we're distracted and he says, "Alright, so let's do the presentations now." And your stomach drops to the floor as you realize you forgot completely about it. And you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot that we had to do this. And now I actually have to present something. I was so distracted. Yeah, I'm distracted. And I forgot we had to present those. Now I'm nervous again. I can't wait to read yours. Oh gosh, you don't want to read mine. I think it's just an amalgamation of random words. That's how my that's really what my poem is. I don't know if you saw me write it or not, but I just clicked words, and that was the poem. It's an amalgamation of just random freaking words. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Story still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, I can't wait. Teeth are gritted. Teeth are gritted so hard. Butt is clenched. Teeth are gritted. Cringe is happening. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, who should Sayori. They're just gonna go in line. Definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Gage. Okay, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Oh gosh, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Yeah, I don't know. What was it? The poem is just the first word was depression, I think. So it was depression, death, heart, all. That's just the poem. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh wow, you can make the text disappear and reappear if you do that. So now it's just a picture of a girl. How interesting is that? Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha! Oh gosh. Next time I do a laugh, I'm just gonna do the SpongeBob laugh. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Gage poem. Yeah, that tends, just to happen when you read someone's poem. It's a Shakespeare poem, not just a poem, obviously. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh, you can keep it now. I don't want it back. You can keep it now. Put it in your bag, and I won't show it to anyone else. It's yours. Just keep it. I don't want it back now. You can keep it. I don't want it back now. So you're weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, that. Of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Gage. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori, I suppose. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you then. That's not what that said. Now you'll read my poem. That's not what that said. I don't know why I read it like that. That's not what that said. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Yeah, you're bad at this. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel it wasn't fair for you. I couldn't sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub to sleep me from what? This doesn't even rhyme. I mean, I guess not all poems have to rhyme. I'm not saying all poems have to rhyme, but I'm just saying it's different. Also, I don't know, it's really mush. I want breakfast. You wrote this. I want breakfast. Wow, you wrote this. this is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better a little more about myself. Don't be mean. I tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. What do you mean you didn't mean to say it was a bad poem? The last line is, I want breakfast. The last line is, I want breakfast. That's the last line of the poem, alright? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Came out nice. How should I put it? Sounds just like you. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. I was not about to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I'm gonna go show it to somebody else now. Somebody who's, this was so much fun. Monica, it's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I suppose, possibly, maybe. Alright, Natsuki's the next one in line, but I really just don't want to show mine to Natsuki at all, so I'm just gonna go Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. You good? Sorry. Are you good? I forgot to start speaking. Yeah, are you good? That's what I was asking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem. Yes it is. Yes. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's bad. I don't know what I was Yes, of course it's that bad. I'm sorry, do we not remember writing this poem? Do we not remember writing this poem? Do we not remember what happened when we wrote this poem? It was words. That's all. It was just an amalgamation of random words that were on a sheet of paper. It was depression, bad, heart, 2. Yeah, that was what it was. No. Did I just raise my voice a little bit? I'm so sorry. Why did you get upset about raising your voice? Might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Yeah, I noticed. Everyone noticed. Everybody looked at you when it happened. You are so horrible! Is that what she's thinking in her mind? Everybody looked at me. Not bullying her, I'm just saying. I don't know why she's got so shy all of a sudden. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques they can go into. I didn't want to write. Can I just be honest? I didn't even really want to write this. This is something how long did that even take me? Like 30 seconds of the video just clicking out random words? Like it... I'm not even offended by this. This is like, yeah, I kind of expected that. I'm not even offended. This is just like, yeah. That's what I was expecting Sayori's reaction to be. Like, this is not good. Why would you hand me this? Because that's what happened. I didn't know if I was supposed to actually make a sentence or not, or just click words. So I just clicked words. And that's what I was expecting. It was just like, it was words. It wasn't good. Why is everybody... Anyway, what was not just finding them and building them, but just getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? Well, because it's not cute things, right? That's, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. She's got a sinister look on her face now. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Why are we taking so long to take this? Oh my gosh, the music changed. Alright, Ghost Under the Light. The trindles of my hair emanate beneath the amber glow. I cannot read your handwriting. Sorry, Yuri. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe the calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light... the light flickers, I flicker back. My gosh, her face has changed, like, a lot. I have no idea what your poem is trying to say, because I don't write that much. And I suck at reading. So, that's just my honest feedback on it. It's probably fantastic, but I'm a little bit of a dunce to actually realize that, so... Yeah. Sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, actually, yeah. Thank you for apologizing for that. I sat there... You forced my dyslexic self to read bad handwriting. Do you know how bad that is? I am dyslexic, and on top of that, apparently I'm not that dyslexic, by the way. I don't even know if I actually am dyslexic. I just can't read for some reason. I don't actually know if I'm just side note, off topic and side note. I'm not actually dyslexic, or at least I don't think I am. I could be, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, when I read incredibly fast, and I tend to mess up words when I do that. So, that's why. It's not because I'm actually dyslexic or anything. That was just a joke, me making fun of myself. But anyway, yeah, your handwriting was bad. I'm sorry, it just was. I could barely read some of those words. I don't know if that was supposed to be cursive or what, but I could barely read some of those words. I was struggling, okay? I was struggling a lot, alright? Just gonna be honest with you. I was struggling a lot through some of those words, alright? I could barely read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking that. I couldn't read it. That, doesn't help the fact that I can't read, but still. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I mean, it wasn't a very long poem. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. No, we don't. Never mind, me and the Skage person aren't the same. I initially thought we were, but we're not. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though I couldn't understand it. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too short? No, I guess not. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gage. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, it is a lot more solemn, putting it that way. That's kind of horrible, Yuri. Why would you even hand me something like that? Yeah, I guess it's impressive, but I just didn't understand it, man. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, I guess. Possibly. I guess, yeah, just have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. No, you're not. Don't you do that. Alright, go on, Monica. because I don't like Natsuki. So I don't want to hand her my poem. Hi, Gage. Having a good time so far? Apart from Sayori just falling in love with my poem and Yuri basically insulting it, yeah, I'm having a good time. Why? Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you're having any suggestions for the club, like, oh gosh. Anyway, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, like what? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? What could you do better at? Why would you want my advice? I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Yeah, I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm, more settled in. Anyway. Want to share your poem? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Hey! Don't worry, Gage. We're all a little embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. That's true. That's factual. Yesn't to that, indeed. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. It is something Sayori would like, because that's the person that jumped the most when I clicked words. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I suppose. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. I guess. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Honestly, I was kind of surprised that depression when Sayori jumped. I was thinking Yuri when I clicked that one. I don't know why Sayori jumped with that. That's because, she seemed to be, so happy and jolly all the time. I thought, happy and jolly and was kind of her thing. I didn't think depression would immediately make her jump up and down. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. I don't know. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I got when reading your poem. Okie doke. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Hey! It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring the emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? I suppose so. And you shouldn't be afraid of experimenting a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while. I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way I could find a new style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little more biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find the suits you the most. You don't force yourself to write the way everyone expects you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Hey! Anyway, you want to read my poem now? How long is it? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Huh? It's because I have to sound confident, as the president of this place. Oh gosh, you should hand me the poem! I'm gonna die! Hole in a wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes? No, I'm gonna pretend like I read this. So what do you think? I didn't read it. That's what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to be asking for feedback. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Huh? Tell me. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I've had some... It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, that. Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about it, deep stuff like that, but it's, kind of coming on strongly, I suppose. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes in writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never try to make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this. I don't need your writing tip, Monica. I don't care about it that much, to be honest with you. I didn't really listen. Alright, guys, well, we'll do Natsuki tomorrow, because I don't want to do Natsuki. So that's about all we have for this video, guys. I'm sorry this one was extra long, and, bye.